Hey YouTube, this is a different room. I'm down to wdedi. So I've just made myself another prototype swirlcaster. Look at that scratch plate. Yeah, so this is made by Burswood. Look at the flame on the headstock. It's probably not showing up very well in this light. That's pretty good, but this scratch plate's been dipped like your Ibanez gems get done. I tried to do it before. I even got my mum to film it while I was doing it and it pure failed. But there's a guy in, if you're in Glasgow, in the West End, in De Courcy's Arcade or something like that, where the Lost in Music used to be a shop called Lost in Music, used to buy CDs and records back when you could buy CDs in there. He's in there and he does these scratch plates. And this one, I bought this guitar off him, which I think used to be his pals. This is a bit, I think he's probably changed the type of paint he uses by now, because this one came free on this guitar and it was a bit chipped and stuff, so I've actually lacquered over it. I don't think you'll probably see it. I'll try and take a better photo. So it's not exactly smooth, but now it's lacquered so it shouldn't wear off. But the guy sells these plates for £10 and they're all much nicer than this one. I think this was probably a sort of field experiment, but I still think it's pretty damn funky. So go in there and buy one of those plates. He's got a couple of SG ones and he was asking what anything he could dip, because he likes dipping things. It's brilliant. So I really do quite fancy taking a guitar in for him and getting him to do the whole guitar. I think he said the problem with that is he needed a wheelie bin to do it. I suppose I should probably give a peanut to Degu. There you go. That was it. Oh. Yeah. So I've put in some extra stuff like I normally do. This is this fancy, that switch there is a phase reverse for the bridge pickup. So if you're playing, yeah. Hey, interested? Hey, it's down there. Look, yeah. Look at this wee guy there. Hey, you're on TV. Yeah. Yeah, so it's phase. Oh, this is a crap lead. Yeah. Crap lead. I'm using the Black Star Fly 3, which if you haven't heard one, don't have one, you'll probably end up buying one. They're pretty damn good. Yeah, so. Just get a new lead for it. Right, so there's your strat single coil in the position 1, this is position 2. That's it, out of phase. So that's your normal position 2. And then this is super thin. Makes the bridge pickup on its own sound fat. Yep, so apart from that, the other one, I haven't put a chicken head knob on this, but I could put a chicken head on it. The middle tone is now a 4-position rotary, which I've sort of think I might call the, what did I say to call it? The wdedi switch, or the wdedi switch. Why doesn't everyone do it switch, which I've been putting in strats with 3 single coils, and I'm actually doing it for a guy in Stirling just now who's actually wanting me to just stick it in his strat. So it's quite nice actually getting a nice guitar to work. Not these aren't nice, but you know, they're always broken, that's why I buy them. Nice having the one that I don't actually have to do anything to adjust, all I'm doing is putting in an extra switch. So what this gives you is, when you're in position 1, fully clockwise, it's just, you've got your strat, so you're full on 5. The 5 sounds that you would expect at a strat. If you put it up 1, you get neck humbucker. That lead is crap. If you put up another one, you get bridge humbucker. 2 outside coils like a Telecaster. Overdriving that. Yeah. So that's the outside 2 coils. This isn't a usual amp. Obviously I normally play through the Sovtech, so a slightly different sound than usual. Right, so that's these outside 2. The phase switch reverses the bridge one though. Yeah, so the positions on it are fully round. You get the 5-way switch, so when you use the phase switch it reverses the bridge, so the only one you can hear a difference is when you've got on these 2, in position 2, so you get something, because it still reverses it, you're on it its own, but you don't hear it being reversed because it's got to be reversed with something that's going forward to make it effect. So you've got an extra sound in there using the phase switch, and when you go to the bridge humbucker mode, which plays through these 2 together in series, it reverses, so you've got a reverse phase humbucker there, and then if you're in the top position, which is the outer 2 coils, you get a reverse phase between them. So you get 3 extra sounds with that phase switch. The neck humbucker. I haven't mentioned yet in this video. What? The screen just turned off. Is it still recording? I think so. Where was I? Damn it. Dodgy leads. Yeah, when you're in either the humbucker modes, the outside 2 positions on the 5-way switch act as a kill switch. So if you're in humbucker mode, you've got off, on, off, just the way it's wired up. I haven't yet worked out a way of doing it so it doesn't do that, but it's not that difficult. The only problem with that is it means if you're on the neck pickup and you're playing in strat modes and you switch to humbucker modes, no sound comes out. You need to put that into one of the 3 middle positions. The reason for that is because what I'm doing is basically taking the output of this pickup, of the bridge pickup, and instead of putting it to the switch, I'm putting it to the input of this pickup. So it's only when you're in humbucking mode, it's all coming through the middle pickup. Not that confusing. And if you're in Telecaster mode, the 5-way switch doesn't do anything at all. So it's 5-way in the 4 position. Position 1, 5-way switch is as you'd expect in a strat. Position 2, the 5-way switch is a kill switch on the outside 2 positions, and the same position 3 and position 4 doesn't do anything. Not that confusing. Actually, the reason I put the extra switch in was just because I wanted to see what a out of phase humbucker sounded like. And playing this right now, I now know what's wrong with this West tone that's sitting behind me here, this West tone, because it's bridge pickup, which I always thought was, oh, it's a unique sound. Sounds like this when it's in out of phase mode. So what I've done is, or whoever it was had that before me, is wired that bridge pickup out of phase with itself. It's a different sound. Not, obviously not. I would. to be totally fair, I would say it's probably out of the sounds that the guitar does, it's the least useful ones, are the phasey ones, but that's the same with all phasey ones. And before, if you mess about it, you can often get it to sound quite acousticy. Maybe not. And then the tone control, obviously when you're wiring this up you lose the middle tone control, so the tone control is just a master tone, just does whatever you're playing through, the tone control is in the circuit. Yeah, I should probably talk about this amp. Actually, I was having a jam with my pals on Saturday night there, and it turned out there was 7 of us, which is a bit of a record for people actually playing. And I gave this to my pal Peg. I'm playing through, I've got, if you've seen my other videos, I've got a big Sovtech 60 watt tube thing with a tube of 12 and an Epiphone, it's a Granger 50 watt sort of AC30 clone, and a 60 watt bass amp are all getting played, and I gave Peg this and my Chinese Telecaster, and it totally competed and worked, and you could hear it over everyone. It really amazed me. I did not expect it to do it. I think it was up, you know, it was up nearly full, but it's 3 watts. If you're having it, it totally cuts through the mix, and it sounded, I don't know whether it's just because it sounded quite different, but it's quite good, and it's got delay on it as an effect, so you can kind of make it sound a little bit bigger than it is. It's kind of, it's on just now obviously. It's got a really nice overdrive on it. A really good EQ in it. Somewhere in the middle is probably a bit better for all this stuff. So I've not found anything wrong, any downside to the wdedi switch at all, apart from, I'm still not really considering it to be that much of a downside, as when you're in humbucking mode, the 5-way lever, you know, I've said this a couple of times, is off in positions 1 and 5, so you could use that to your advantage because it could act like a kill switch. But apart from that, I don't see any reason why this isn't put in every Stratocaster, because I can knock this into your Strat. The only thing I've got to say, it's got to be hum cancelling in positions 2 and 4 on your Strat, which means that the middle pickup is reverse wound and reverse polarity. Most modern guitars will have that. You don't get it. Back in the day, I think the 3 pickups were just the same, but once any modern guitar, even, you know, cheapy Squires and stuff, have the reverse wound middle one, and if it's got the reverse wound middle one, I can turn it into a humbucker, or I can put this 4-way rotary switch in, which if I use the tone knob like I did there, you don't even see. And I can use your existing pickups, so whatever pickups are in your guitar, you can just leave them in, provided they've got that hum cancelling one in the middle. And all you lose is the tone control, you know, the 2 tones in a Strat are for the neck in the middle. Well, and you've now just got the 1 tone which does everything, and that one's obviously your super switch, which I can put a chicken head on. I've actually ordered white chicken head knobs from China to go on it, but it's quite good being a bit hidden, and it's a totally viable extra sound. So if you want to make an offer on this one, the guitar itself, in very good nick, a few wee chips on it, amazing, as I said, flame on the headstock, it's got the good kind of tuners on it. I had to tighten them up. I basically just gone over it, I had to do a wee bit of fretwork on it. It was dead out in the middle, but it seems alright now. Well, I've stoned it a bit. The tremolo arm is snapped off in the thingy in there, so you can't actually put a tremolo arm in it, but they're dead easy to replace it. These sort of standard Strats have all got the same thing on. If you go to China, you can pick up a brand new one on eBay for, I think it's about £6 or something like that, and that gets you the arm and the whole shebang. But I think I'm going to be going to see this chap in the West End and buying some of these fancy scratch plates. They're quite cool. I think it might work out. I'm actually thinking it might work better if I give him scratch plates, you know, ones I've made that are slightly odd shapes and stuff, because you can never really get them to look that good, whereas once you put crazy paint on them, they do look rather good. I would have painted this guitar if I hadn't had this scratch plate, because, well, I know other people like black guitars, they're just not for me. I find them too boring. Right, so this might be the last video for a couple of days. I'm going to have to send this computer back. It's got really annoying. It's got the C key keeps sticking in, so whenever I'm typing in messages and stuff, it just goes hello C C C C, and then just a page of C's, and it's just like, if you look at the C, it presses, so it's getting sent back. Rock and roll.